and welcome to our first Great Cupcake-Bakeoff. Today we're judging a vanilla and butter cupcake from Fiona in New South Wales, a carrot and orange and sultana cupcake from Renata, also in New South Wales, and finally a mocha cupcake from Kristie. All right, so Lynette, we're ready for our first judging.
How exciting.
Why don't we start with these delicious vanilla ones?
All right. What we've got to remember with these is that we're not looking at the decoration and we're not really looking at the skill of the baker. What we're looking for is a nice recipe that anybody who knows their way around the kitchen at home can get a good result with. So we'll move straight from the look of them to cutting them open and having a look and then having a taste. So these have risen nicely, haven't they? They're a lovely round top to put your icing on, and the inside looks nice, really quite nice and even. And taste.
Cake bit first?
Cake bit first. Nice balance. Not too sweet, but sweet.
Nice and buttery.
Then you get the flavour of the ingredients in a sort of balanced way. It's not particularly eggy, not particularly buttery, vanilla-y. And a nice sweet hit at the end. Very nice cake. What are these ones?
So these are carrot and sultana.
Again, it's really nicely risen. Cutting them will give us an indication of what the texture is like inside. They certainly are moist. The icing is nice and sticky. A few little holes here and tunnels. So that means either that the sugar's not particularly high, or that they have been mixed a little bit too much in the making. So the sugar problem would be something affecting the recipe, but the other is really down to the maker.
There isn't much sugar in it. I think there was
not?
about 2/3 of a cup of brown sugar.
Okay, so that might be the problem. Let's have a taste. They are moist, but I'm thinking that they do lack flavour a little bit. I think they could do with a bit more sugar. Right, now we've got the chocolate one. Again,
These ones are mocha, actually.
Oh, mocha. Very exotic. Well, these really are a lovely shape, aren't they? And again, lovely fine, even texture. Lovely and tender. Yes, you can smell the chocolate and the coffee, which is really nice. Very grown-up cupcakes, aren't they?
They are.
I think these are just got that little twist that makes them interesting and exciting.
3 very different methods as well for the recipe.
Really?
This is everything in one bowl and you mix it together.
Yeah.
But also the fat in this one is an oil rather than a butter. And then these ones are more of a typical butter cupcake. But this one had a really interesting method because there was quite a lot of liquid coffee in the recipe.
Yes.
You make almost like a very wet mixture and then you slowly work the flour into it.
Goodness. And that hasn't affected the texture? Yeah,
no.
That is unusual. Probably most of them this is made by a creaming method, is it?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's probably the most traditional method. But they've all worked from a method point of view. Yeah, but this is my vote as well.
Okay, so we have a winner. The mocha cupcake. So that's Kristie's recipe. So congratulations, Kristie.